everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I want to go into saying that I had an idea for this video about 6 months ago. I researched and wrote out what I was going to say and all. I became unmotivated to finish it and I became busy with other things in my life. A part of me is glad that I waited because a lot has happened with Rina within that time period. I will have the timestamps listed in the description below if you want to skip over certain parts, because this video will be a bit lengthy. First, I want to give a brief rundown on Rina. Rina Sawayama was born on August 16, 1990 in Niigata, Japan. She lived there until she was 5, then moved to London with her family. She studied politics, psychology, and sociology, and graduated with a degree in political science at the Magdalen College, a constitute college of the University of Cambridge. While she was at university, Rina decided to pursue music. She was in a hip-hop group called Lazy Lion with Phil Ellis, who is now in the band Wolf Alice. Rina has mentioned that she worked 2 different jobs at the time to help fund her music. Rina has modeled for brands such as MAC Cosmetics, Missguided, and Versace. She has been signed to Anti-Agency and Elite Model Management. Rina was even on a show called Turn Up Charlie starring Idris Elba. Rina released her first solo song in 2013 called Sleep In Walking. She released a song called Where You Are in 2017. Rina released her first EP called Rina on October 27th. The album was released independently and produced by the phenomenal Clarence Clarity. The songs were written mostly by Rina and a couple songs by Justin Taylor. The album is mostly pop and R&B inspired. The EP got great reviews, a 85 out of 100 from Album of the Year, 4 stars from Guardian, and was in Pitchfork's list of 20 best pop and R&B albums of 2017. We go over each of the songs on the Rina EP. Ordinary Superstar is the first one. Rina herself compared the song to Britney Spears and Hannah Montana, which I can see why. The song is very fun, very 90s, 2000s pop and R&B inspired, which a lot of her songs are also. The song is about celebrities trying to appeal to their audience, saying, hey, I'm just like you, I'm ordinary. Take Me As I Am just has my head bobbing the whole time. The production of the song, Chef's Kiss. People said the song is like a 2000s Disney opening, and I can see why. It's a total bop, makes you want to dance. The song has an important message, like why can't people be accepted for who they are? The song is also about the lack of Asian representation in pop music. Some of my favorite lyrics from the song include Your bullshit ain't fooling me, one man, false economy. The song titled 10-20-40 is a reference to the number of doses of antidepressants. It talks about the feeling of depression. The guitar in the beginning, the glittery instrumental, and her vocals are all amazing. They all come together very well. Television sounds so smoothing. It's about the difficulty of maintaining a real-life relationship online. The singer Shamir is also in the song. Both of their voices seem to complement each other pretty well. Time Out is the interlude. It's only about a minute long. I love the beat and the synth. I wish it could be longer. Ultra Life to me is about not giving up. It's a fun song. I can tell there's a bit of a punk influence. Cyber Stockholm Syndrome has to be one of my favorites. It's very early 2000s inspired. I feel like it's about how people are so attached to their phones that in social settings they have a hard time interacting with people. In 2020, Rina signed to Dirty Hit Records and released an album titled Sawayama on April 17, 2020. Sawayama was primarily produced by Clarence Clarity and written by Rina with additional work from musicians such as Danny L. Harrell from PC Music, Kyle Shearer, Chris Leon, Jonathan Gilmore, Bram Inscorn, and Lauren Incluna, among others. Sorry if I butchered that name too. The album contains many genres including 2000s pop, synth pop, avant pop, dance pop, R&B, with even a little new metal and rock. The album mentions themes of family and friends, culture, identity, world issues, as well as their own personal experiences. My favorite songs from the album would be Dynasty, STFU, Akasaka Sad, Snakeskin, and Chosen Family. XS is an anti-capitalism, anti-consumerism banger. I love the metal riffs that jump in before the chorus. I get, once again, an early 2000s pop R&B vibe. I also enjoyed the Brie Runaway remix of the song. She raps amazingly.
The music video really adds to the song. I really love the concept of it and the choreography, just all of it. And the performance she did on Fallon is also incredible. I recommend you watch them both. SCFU is probably the song that stands out the most. The song goes from chill bubbly pop to heavy metal at certain parts of the song. She does this thing where she sings and laughs and sings into a scream. I really don't know how to describe it, but it's an out of this world experience. This song makes me feel like a bad bitch. Definitely watch the music video. The actor does such a good job of making me hate the character he's playing. I remember hearing the song and watching the video for the first time, and I just thought, wow, this is Rina totally and reinventing herself, but in a way that is new, it's interesting, and still true to herself. Listening to Conde Casara makes me feel confident. This is a song that makes me want to dance. There's a disco vibe I get throughout the song. The remix of Paulo Vittar I also enjoy. I sometimes listen to that version of the song when I work out. Again, very dancey. I love the sound effects and production Akasaka Sat. The lyrics are very catchy but also feel authentic. Paradising in the beginning sounds like if you were to hear the song in an arcade. This is a fun song that I could hear being a theme song of maybe a teen sitcom. Love Me For Me is a song about self-love and being yourself. I love the guitars in this. Bad Friend is probably a song I could hear most being played on the radio or in a public place like maybe Forever 21. I love the chorus and the bridge. It's a sweet song about not being the best person to your friend, but wanting to make up and be there for them. Fuck This World is another groovy track. I do agree with the statement. Yeah, F this world. I love how the end of the song sounds like you're going into space and two snippets of Rina's songs play in the background of the spaceship. That's what it sounds like would be happening. Rina's name and Who's Gonna Save You Now. It sounds like she's performing in a rock concert. It sounds like if she made the song as if you wanted to listen to the song, as if you want to experience it live, or her being in your room, I guess. Her vocals in this are top notch. Tokyo Love Hotel is also a vibe. I feel this is Rina expressing her love towards her culture and the country of Japan. Chosen Family makes me tear up every time I hear it. This song is absolutely beautiful. It talks about being there for you, or in LGBTQ, it's the concept of choosing your own family, because some members of the LGBTQ community are not accepted by the family members, so it's kind of we don't need to be related, we can still be family. My favorite lines are, we don't need to be related to relate, we don't need to share genes or a surname. You are my chosen family. So what if we don't look the same? We've been going for the same thing. In Snakeskin, the build-up in this song is incredible. It's about shedding your skin, and I can also tell there's concepts of forgiveness. I love the electronic elements, very EDM, and in the end, it's like her mother talking over a Beethoven sample. It's the perfect closing track to the end of this album. Received massively positive reviews. Metacritic gave it an 89 out of 100, one of the highest rated albums on the site. Any Decent Music gave it an 8.3 out of 10. Q Magazine gave it a 5 out of 5 stars, and Consequence of Sound gave it an A-. Gigwise Dork, The Line of Best Fit, and even Sir Elton John has named the album being the #1 album of 2020. Bad Friend reached #1 on the Tokyo Hot 100 list. Although many fans and Rina herself are upset that she was ineligible to be nominated for major British music awards such as the Mercury Prize and the Brit Awards because she does not hold British citizenship. Thus, Sawayama is British was trending on Twitter. Many people are also upset that Rina was not nominated for a Grammy, which, yeah, I agree. Rina deserves all these awards. Album credible. Rina was nominated for a Golden Indie Music Awards. She won an Attitude Award and performed an announced award at the show. Rina released a total bop called Lucid with Lady Gaga's producer Bud Pop, and she even revealed she wrote a song with BTS member Namjoon. People such as music reviewers like Anthony Fantano, ARTV, producer Blake McLean, vocal coach Nina Schofield, and YouTubers AJ, Amanda BB, Zach Campbell, which are YouTubers that I watch. I watched all of the reviews of Rina and the great Elton John have all praised Sawayama. So this is why I personally love Rina. I have recommended Rina's music to a good amount of people and they said they've enjoyed her. She is one of the only artists I've seen where like pretty much all the reviews of her music are extremely positive. I don't know if I've seen one negative review of Rina's music. I feel like Rina's music is so versatile and unique. Yet there's something people can relate to. Her music is nothing crazy, but it is out of the ordinary in some ways. I feel like if this COVID fiasco didn't happen, Rina would have a lot more things, a lot more opportunities in her career. Like she would have more press, more touring, performing live, more music videos that would help boost her career. Sawayama is probably one of my favorite albums of 2020 and was one of my most played albums of 2020. Rina Sawayama is one of my favorite artists at the moment. She is so talented and creative and driven. She is also someone that I am, and I'm sure many others can personally relate to. And she's one of the people that I can really relate to, honestly. Like the fact that she funded her own music career. She worked multiple jobs to fund her music career. She got signed at 29, which is basically unheard of because now if you think of it, a lot of musicians are either born into wealth, they have wealthy parents or famous parents, or they are pushed into the limelight at a young age, or just have or they're just like a child prodigy. You know, Rena was one of those people who worked her way up, and she's very intelligent. She has a political science degree at Cambridge. Like that's amazing. I've also not seen that many Asian artists become popular in the Western pop music scene besides like a few K-pop stars, and let alone she's a queer Japanese woman. Like that's iconic. Like I also love Rina's style. Like all of her looks are just very creative. They're out of the box. Especially I love the pink hair she's had and the look on the album cover. Oh, incredible. I think Rina will have a growing fan base and gain more mainstream success, but I don't think she'll be as big as people like Billie Eilish and like 21 Pilots, like those who are like sort of alternative, or the people like Ariana or Gaga, but I still think that she will gain more success and gain more fans and more media attention. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Sorry if it's a little bit all over the place. I've also been thinking of doing a video on possibly Charlie XCX or PC music or even out of the genre of music. Like I've been seeing stuff about like Dan Schneider and like Britney Spears. So comment below your favorite Rina Sawayama song. If you can, please tweet this video to her, tag her, DM her. If she sees this, I will cry tears of joy. Please like and subscribe. Let me know what you think, and bye!